Renovating your home is one of the most exciting things you can do, and one of the most stressful. If you go in without a plan, we hear variations of the same story all the time. Homeowners who started a renovation inspired and excited and ended up exhausted, over budget, behind schedule, and fighting with their contractor by month 4. And it almost never happens because the renovation itself was wrong. It happens because the planning was incomplete before the first wall came down. After 20 years of building and renovating homes across Toronto, here's the planning process we've seen work every time. Step 1. Get clear on what you actually want before you call anyone. This sounds obvious, but most people skip it. They know they want a new kitchen or more space, but they haven't thought through, what does success look like in this space 1 year from now? How do we use this room day to day? What bothers us most about it right now? What absolutely cannot change? We recommend building what we call a renovation brief, a simple one-page document that captures your vision, your priorities, your non-negotiables, and a realistic budget range you've actually thought through. This document becomes your compass. When you're 3 months into a project and someone says, "We could add this for $8,000, your brief tells you whether that addition serves your vision or just adds cost. Step 2. Understand what you can actually spend and build a contingency buffer. Renovation budgets need a 10 to 15% contingency line, not because contractors are dishonest, because homes hold surprises. Open a wall in a 1960s Toronto home, and you might find knob and tube wiring that needs to come out before you can close it back up. It's not common, but it happens, and it needs to be in the budget as a possibility. The other number most people miss: carrying costs. If you're living out of your home during a renovation or renting during a major build, that cost is real, and it belongs in your budget planning. So does the cost of temporary kitchen facilities, storage pods, or a second fridge in the garage. Plan for the whole picture, not just the construction invoice. Step 3. Choose your contractor before you get attached to any specific finish or design. Here's why this matters. Most homeowners spend months on Pinterest, pull together an inspiration board, fall in love with a specific tile, a specific fixture, a specific countertop, and then bring it to a contractor who either can't source it or prices it into a budget that no longer works. You've anchored to a vision before you know what's possible. The better approach: find a contractor or design build firm you trust. Share your brief and your budget, and let them help you build a vision that's achievable. A great renovation team will get you to a result that matches or exceeds your inspiration board, sourced to your actual budget, with suppliers they've worked with and trust. The sequence matters. Team first, finishes second. Step 4. Be realistic about timeline and plan your life around it. Not the other way around. A properly planned renovation takes longer on the front end than most people expect, and shorter on the construction end than the horror stories suggest. Design, permits, and procurement, typically 2 to 4 months before a nail goes in. Construction for a kitchen, 6 to 10 weeks. A full floor renovation, 3 to 5 months. A major addition, 6 to 9 months. The families who handle renovation most calmly are the ones who've planned temporary solutions for the phases that affect daily life most. A temporary kitchen in the garage. A rental for the month of major construction. Clear communication with kids about what's happening and for how long. Renovation stress is mostly logistical, and logistics can be planned for. The homeowners who come out of a renovation happy, genuinely happy, not just relieved it's over, are the ones who planned well before they started. A clear brief, a realistic budget, a team they trusted, a timeline they'd actually prepared for. At Norseman, our free consultation is designed to help you do exactly that, even if you're a year away from starting. We'll tell you what's realistic for your home, your budget, and your timeline so you can plan with confidence. Book at norsemanconstruction.ca. Link in the description.